So today we'll talk about what is the email marketing. At its most basic level, email marketing is the use of the email to promote your business. It's used to cultivate a relationship with a potential customer, keep current customer informed, and update your brand's offer coupons and encourage customer loyalty and more. It's direct from the marketing. Similar to the marketing through the snail mail, but the email marketing is much more efficient for your wallet and for the environment since it's totally paperless. And some people think email marketing is outdated, but they could be more wrong. Email marketing it has been utilized since shortly after the birth of the internet. It had evolved considerably since it's still incredibly used for the marketing tool. In fact, many entrepreneurs argue that email marketing is more important now than ever before. There is good reason. 85% of US retailers consider email marketing one of the most effective customer acquisition tactics. So what is the email marketing used for? Email marketing can be used to build trust with the customer over time to turn them into the repeat customer. Is it also an effective way to keep your customer informed about new sales and promotions you are running? People want to stay informed about your brand, and email marketing is one of the best ways to stay engaged with the desk audience. In fact, 28% of the US online shopper report subscribing to store or products email in order to stay informed on brands they care about. What is the email marketing software? There is the tons of the software and automation tools that make the email marketing reach. For example, MailChimp and the constant contact can be used to send out email and monitor how your subscriber interact with your email. And you can also use the email marketing software to track analytics like the click-through rate, open rate, bounce rate, and the conversations. And so now that we will answer your question about what is the marketing strategy. It really is. And you might be asking, so the business needs email marketing? Of course, all business can benefit from the email marketing, especially small businesses. And email marketing tends to be the inexpensive and easy to take, especially in comparison to other forms of traditional marketing. And what are the benefits of email marketing? Overall, the methods of the marketing is in 94% of internet users use email, and therefore marketing through the email allow you to reach a great deal of the internet user, even if they do not use social media. Furthermore, a survey found that astounding 75% of the other online use say email marketing actually they prefer marketing method. And if you are not already utilize email marketing, it's definitely something you should consider in order to reach wide relationship with the current customer. Another benefits email marketing is that it is incredibly easy to track your ROI. Everything is trackable in use of the email marketing software, so you can determine who is opening your email, who is clicking onto your site throughout the email, and more. Plus, the returns of investment is usually very high because you don't have put and add more behind email. It gives you the correct audience like you, but the most other advertising. They are already target to ideal customer because you only sending email to people who have given you permission via providing you with their email address. This makes email marketing is one of the cheapest possible marketing strategy. And one of the known fact is that 66% of the all email in the United States are open on the mobile device such as the smartphone or tablets. If you have been considering using a text message or SMS campaigns, email marketing might actually be a better choice for you. email marketing works pretty much the same way as the SMS marketing, but you can reach desktop user as well. And most smartphone users find email to be less bothersome than text message from the company. While email marketing is often used in the conjunction with the other form of the marketing like social media advertising and even television programs and radio ads and on units just for advantage. For example, let's say you have an e-commerce store and you are running for sale, and when you post about yourself in the social media, not all your followers will see it. Only about 1% of your followers will typically see your Facebook post unless you have pushed using dollar. If you send an email about yourself, it's a important thing to be put in front of every single member on your email list. And another big difference between the email marketing and other forms of marketing is that people actually want to see your email promotions. Anyone on your email list that purposely fully provide you with their email address because they want to know more information on your brand. And this is the quite difference from the ads on search engines, social media, TV, magazine, and radio. Someone who come across your ads on Facebook or while watching the morning news did not request to learn more about your brands, and they're more likely to ignore your message or even be bothered by it. And if you consumer directly provide you will their email address, and they might have the bean terms with the coupons for some of the promotions. But it is still much more concept based. But marketing strategies, this is part of what makes you email marketing is unique and so successful. And how does the email marketing work with the other form of the marketing? As we continue to further explain in the form of marketing, we must also mention how it works back with the other marketing efforts. And as mentioned previously, email marketing works extremely well alongside social media marketing. And you are able to cross-promote your company's social media profile on an email with a button requesting an email subscriber follow you. And you can also use your social media profile to get an email list. You use email marketing campaigns, and there are a few ways to do this. One of which is run giveaway on your social media account and request people provide their email address in order to enter. You can also simply by asking your social media follower to subscribe your email list and provide link to form and can sign up on. Other users where interested enough to follow your brand and social media, they will want to learn more about your brand through email as well. You can even set up lead generation campaigns on Facebook. Direct to one collecting email, which you can then use an email marketing campaign. Email marketing also works in conjunction with a remarketing campaigns, and you can use email to send card remember to your marketing audience. And how do you want to use that email marketing campaign? What is the email marketing? It's incredible today. Using email marketing software, you can customize email with subscriber names, and you send out personalized email for people's birthday, and you can even maintain a separate email list or send out different offer promotion and different audience set. And you very email you come up with a will resonate with every one of the email subscriber. It use maybe benefits score to segment your email list and create different email to correspond to different person of your overall audience. The first step of starting email marketing campaign is to gather an email list before the potential subscriber provide you their email address. And there are the few questions that are likely to consider. Will you spam them? Oh my God! Actually, I think all of them is don't like spam, right? But what do you have to gain from the giving there is email address, right? What you spend, how you can send them a special discount. When you make email address is public and you sell it, you are going to want to make a player will be subscriber and will benefit from subscribing your email list, and you will not spam them and give anyone else their email address. And there are countless ways to build your email list, but a good place to start is to embed an email registration form on your website, and this way you can leverage your existing website visitor and offer them special information or discount in exchange for their email address. And you can also use your social media account to get an email, as mentioned previously. What should we email content? And when you have a solid email list, you need time to start planning your email, right? There is a vast range of content you can include in your mail. Unique formatting option to choose from, and email theme you choose customizing dance order form and advertising and such kind of limits. Some example of the content you can include your email and link to article on your website, loyalty, reward to subscriber, customer testimonial, information about the new promotion for sale, and announcement about the new items or service. Okay, it's have many things you can learn from the email marketing, right? So now we're going to move to the email can also use to simply remind people who have expressed interest in your company that you exist. When you finally join the email list, don't forget to send them a compelling welcome message. Yeah, I think that this is very important. Keep it by the announce one link but potential paying customer address. You just have to impress them, and this welcome message is first chance to make it count. On the subject of loyalty reward, 64% of the United States internet users have preference or coupons from the email. Email coupon can be used to try the board install and online sale, making them incredibly valuable tool and easy to integrate into your email marketing strategy. And from writing the perfect subject line, selecting the most eye-catching layout, creating your email can be overwhelming. Don't worry, we are here to have the content you include in your email really depend on the type of business you are running. So now I will move to the, for example, study by the realistic profile marketers who have the video. Their email campaigns is right revenue of the absolutely 40% infographic list and the promotion discount. Just be careful not to make your email just selling products. Your email should also include valuable information your subscriber may be interested in reading. Some example of content that add value to your email and answer to popular FAQ, a snippet from the blog post on your website, and survey or sport. What should be email layout? Yeah, as far as the layout goes, the content is key. Your email should match the style of your website, as a social media account for the personal branding. Also, since your half of email is open for mobile device, so you going to want to make sure your email is mobile friendly. Yeah. What is email automation? Another useful tip to keep in mind that there is optimal time you should to sending email out. Subscribers are more likely to open an email if they aren't busy and the time is received. Otherwise, they may to open later, or they may forget about your email. Many email marketing software platform will help you figure out which terms are the idea for sending your email. Otherwise, a good rules of thumb is send email or during when people is your target audience is like to be free. Early morning before people to work. Popular lunch break times or evenings after the stressful at work or before they go into bed, right? You can always use the data to learn from the previous email to make the improvement of the future email. A/B split testing is the best way to determine which the type of the content resonates the best with your audience. After all, the overarching goal in your email should be get to right message to right person of the right times, and it can be tricky to get the whole thing to line up the perfectly, especially on the first try. That's why A/B split testing is so important. So, for a starter, don't send spam. Spamming your email surprise is effective email marketing strategies because it won't lead to the increased sales. And consider someone providing your email address. So the last you to do is to dump spam or soliciting messages of this level. Okay, that is one to all about my email marketing, and I think it's will useful for you. Okay, thank you.